The Lizzie Borden House, located in Fall River, Massachusetts, is the site of one of America's most infamous unsolved murders. In 1892, Andrew and Abby Borden were brutally killed with a hatchet, and their daughter, Lizzie Borden, was accused of the crime. The case has become a part of American folklore, spawning a famous rhyme and endless speculation. The Borden family. Andrew Borden was a wealthy businessman, known for his frugality despite his significant wealth. He lived in the house on 2nd Street with his second wife, Abby Borden, and his two daughters from his first marriage, Lizzie and Emma. The Borden household had a strained atmosphere, partly due to Andrew's strict management of finances and Lizzie's and Emma's dislike of their stepmother, Abby. Tensions in the household. In the months leading up to the murders, tensions in the Borden household were reportedly high. Lizzie and Emma were upset over financial matters and their father's gifts of real estate to Abby's family members. There were also rumors of theft and disagreements over money and inheritance, contributing to the unease within the family. Date and discovery. On the morning of August 4, 1892, Andrew and Abby Borden were murdered in their home. Abby was the first victim, attacked while cleaning the guest bedroom. She was struck on the back of the head with a hatchet and then struck multiple times in the face, her body found hours later in a pool of blood. Andrew Borden was killed while napping on a sofa in the sitting room. He received multiple blows to the head, which left his face unrecognizable. Discovery. The bodies were discovered by Lizzie, who was in the house at the time. Lizzie called out for the maid, Bridget Sullivan, who was resting in her room. Lizzie claimed she found her father's body upon returning from the barn and raised the alarm. Abby's body was discovered later by a neighbor and Bridget after they searched the house. Initial suspicion. The police quickly suspected Lizzie Borden due to her contradictory statements and strange behavior. For example, Lizzie claimed she was in the barn when her father was killed, yet no evidence supported this claim. Additionally, she seemed unusually calm and composed for someone who had just discovered such a gruesome crime. Evidence. There was little physical evidence linking Lizzie to the murders. A hatchet was found in the basement, but it could not be definitively linked to the crime. Lizzie was also reported to have attempted to purchase prussic acid, a poison, shortly before the murders but was refused by the pharmacist. The day after the murders, Lizzie was seen burning a dress, claiming it was stained with paint. The prosecution argued it was the dress she wore during the murders. Inquest and arrest. Lizzie was arrested and charged with the murders. Her inquest testimony, marked by inconsistencies and a lack of emotion, fueled public suspicion. However, the defense argued that the police had focused on Lizzie due to gender biases and preconceived notions. Media sensation. Lizzie Borden's trial in June 1893 became a national media sensation, attracting widespread attention due to the nature of the crime, Lizzie's social status, and the sensationalistic press coverage. The trial was one of the first in American history to be widely covered by the media. Key arguments. The prosecution's case was largely circumstantial, focusing on Lizzie's opportunity, motive, and behavior. The defense countered with a lack of direct evidence, pointing out that no blood was found on Lizzie, and argued that she had no clear motive to kill her father and stepmother. They also highlighted Lizzie's reputation as a dutiful daughter and devout Christian. Verdict. After a trial that lasted just 2 weeks, the jury deliberated for only 90 minutes before acquitting Lizzie Borden. The lack of concrete evidence and Lizzie's calm demeanor in court likely influenced the jury's decision. Life after the trial. Following her acquittal, Lizzie and her sister Emma moved into a large house in a more affluent area of Fall River, which Lizzie named Maplecroft. Despite her acquittal, Lizzie was ostracized by the community and lived a relatively reclusive life. She remained in Fall River until her death in 1927. The house. The Borden House on 2nd Street became infamous as the site of the brutal murders. In later years, it was converted into a bed and breakfast, where visitors can stay in the rooms where the murders took place. The house has been preserved to reflect its 19th-century appearance, complete with period furnishings and decor. The rhyme. The case inspired the well-known rhyme. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41. This rhyme, though inaccurate in terms of the actual number of blows, cemented Lizzie's place in American folklore as a notorious figure. Books and movies. The Borden case has been the subject of numerous books, plays, and films, reflecting the enduring fascination with the mystery. The 1975 TV movie, The Legend of Lizzie Borden, starring Elizabeth Montgomery, is one of the more famous adaptations. The story has also been explored in documentaries, novels, and even musicals. Ongoing theories. The mystery surrounding the murders remains unresolved, with numerous theories about who may have committed the crimes if not Lizzie. Speculations include the involvement of Bridget Sullivan, an illegitimate child of Andrew Borden seeking revenge, or even Lizzie's sister, Emma. Some theories suggest that Lizzie might have suffered from a form of epilepsy or dissociative disorder, which could have led to the murders. Paranormal reputation. The Lizzie Borden House is considered one of the most haunted places in America. Visitors and staff have reported hearing unexplained footsteps, voices, and other paranormal phenomena, believed to be the spirits of Andrew and Abby Borden or even Lizzie herself. The Lizzie Borden House and the murders that took place there remain one of the most intriguing and enduring mysteries in American crime history. The case's combination of brutal violence, societal expectations, and legal drama continues to captivate those fascinated by the darker sides of human nature. Whether viewed as a historical crime or a paranormal hotspot, the story of Lizzie Borden and her infamous house continues to inspire speculation and intrigue.